three. nothing to guide your way. Even if you're too scared to follow, there's a light in each new day. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home. I know you're tired of this pattern. One up and three below. When you're chasing after what matters, your heart knows where to go. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home. If the moon gives up rising, the sun stops it shining, you know you've got a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home. Yeah, there's more than one way to go home. Today we break away, forget our fear of what comes after. We'll hold on for better days, let our past begin to shatter. Days like these, we can see the way to live out a new chapter. Tides come our way as we move closer to what matters. Times like these, they come and go, so let this feeling grow. Finally see what we've always known, so let this feeling grow. These days come to life like a river keeps on winding.
This broadcast is a production of the Oneida Special School District. No part of the audio or video from this broadcast may be redistributed without the express written consent of the Oneida Special School District. The following is a presentation of Oneida Indians Live in collaboration with the IH Sports Network and South Fork Network.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Bobcats Stadium here in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. It is District 2A tournament semifinal action here tonight as the Lady Indians look to extend their season, but they will have to go through the hosting Lady Bobcats of Oliver Springs to do so. Bo Kid here with the call this evening, joined alongside by Lucas Laxton. Got Johnny Markham out on the camera tonight, Clayton Posey here as our producer this evening. Of course, Greg Bond helping us back at studio this evening for the IH Sports Network. Thank you for everyone that's involved tonight. And a special thank you out to our game sponsor of the night, First National Bank. They're in Oneida, always willing to help out in times of need. And we thank you all this evening for your efforts in helping us make sure that our postseason stays on the air. Once again, Lady Indians and the Lady Bobcats are getting set for action. Pre-game meeting is going out at center field, at midfield right now between the two teams' captains. As we'll take a quick 2-minute break, come back, and me and Lucas will break this one down as to what we expect to see this evening right here on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
When your job requires concrete, call Twin K Enterprises. We take pride in both residential and commercial projects. Our concrete is state certified and lab tested with proven high strength mixed results. We have certified facility operators and mixed design technicians to be sure our customers get the best mix the first time, every time. Twin K has 6 concrete plants to serve the entire Highway 27 corridor from Georgia to Kentucky. Twin K, call 569-6341.
And back here on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network, Bo Kid, Lucas Laxton here with the call this evening as the two teams meet on their respective sidelines here for the last 5.5 minutes before game time. Lucas, let's take a look at the two schedules coming into tonight's game. First for the Lady Indians, 7-2 coming into the game. Currently on a nice little win streak right now. They've won their last 3 before a loss. Right before that win streak, a 5-0 loss to Kingston. Their only other loss in district play was to this Bobcats team down here earlier this year, back on September the 17th, a 3-2 loss to the Lady Bobcats.
And, you know, Oliver Springs is a really tough team to come and play. It doesn't matter if it's at home or at their place. They're always going to bring in that fight and make sure that you're not going to get out with an easy win, and that's exactly what they did last time. And I'm sure that's what they're hoping to do here again.
The last 3 games for the Lady Indians, 3 shutout victories, a 9-0 win over Harriman, a 5-0 win over Eagleton, and then a 7-0 win last night in the quarterfinals of the District 2A tournament against Rockwood. For Oliver Springs, though, a little bit of a different picture. They have won, let's go back here. I apologize. It just
5 of
lost
their last 6.
I believe they've won 5 of their last 6. That's correct. That's a 4-1 win against Scott High, a team that Oneida ended up tying 3-3. A 9-0 win over Harriman. 3-2 win, of course, over these Lady Indians. A 9-0 win against Eagleton. And then a 9-0 win against Rockwood, their only loss in that time frame, coming back on September the 24th at Campbell County. So this Lady Bobcats team, a very successful team, especially when they have the play of the 2 sisters right now. Kylie and Kenzie Moss have been very, very pivotal in their success over the season.
2 very great ball players.
So right now it looks as if the Lady Bobcats are going to be in their home colored uniforms. They've got purple tops with looks to be black shorts with a yellow numeral, yellow lettering across. And then the Lady Indians in their road kits, it's going to be orange shorts with white jerseys, orange numerals, orange lettering, and white socks. Believe the starting lineups should be very similar to last night for the Lady Indians. Not sure about Oliver Springs. We've not been given those just yet, but we will make sure that we get those for you as they come out onto the field. Lady Indians looking to extend their season. Remember, the winner of this game moves on to the district championship game. That will be on Thursday. The loser of this game goes home for the year, and that's neither one of these teams' goal for this evening, is to make sure that either one of them finish out their seasons tonight. Oliver Springs coming into the game with a record of 7-4 on the year. Their 4 losses. And I apologize. We're going to take a break here. We'll take about a 1-minute break. Come back here on OIL and the IH Sports Network.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in automatic car wash technology. Our wash bays offer friction or touchless options that are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior. Both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash Oneida.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
And back here on the Oneida Indians Live in the IH Sports Network, the Lady Indians and the Lady Bobcats are getting set to get started here momentarily. As we're going to get a look at starting lineups here. Doesn't look as if we're going to have anybody announcing starting lineups, but we're going to see them just come straight out onto the field. So for Oliver Springs, you're going to see number 12. I'm guessing that is the goalkeeper, and I'm going to guess that that's actually Jasmine Gomez back in goal. No, I'm sorry, that's Jalen Bridges, back in goal. You've got number 7, Sienna Armetta, number 5, Kaylin Jones, number 45, Kylie Moss, number 54, Kenzie Moss, number 27, Faith Lively's out there. Trying to find the rest of the numbers for you all.
I see 8.
I see 33, Carly Gallagher as well.
8 there on the back line.
We don't have an 8 on the roster, so that's a question of who that is going to be. So we'll have to just listen in as we are underway. As Oliver Springs gets possession, they're going to go straight into the middle of the field, and they're coming through quickly. Both these teams looking to get some revenge. Oneida looking to get their revenge on Oliver Springs so that they can look ahead towards Kingston. This team also looking to take Oneida down so they can try to get some revenge on Kingston as well, as it looks like they will be the perennial favorite as to who they would meet on Thursday in the district tournament championship. This one goes off of Oneida, and it's going to be off of Kingston. Oliver Springs is going to be a throw-in for the Lady Indians. Ball goes off of the Lady Bobcats, another throw-in for Oneida.
Raylan Blevins coming up to make some great throws.
Dropped back to Guzman. It's going to be taken away, though, and now here comes Oliver Springs. And going down the left side, that's number 45, Kinley Moss.
Larissa Jones doing some
Kylie
great
Moss,
defense to knock that ball out of there, prevent some offense from Oliver Springs.
And that's actually off of Oliver Springs. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Indians on the far side here, off to our left and to the near side. Ball plays into the middle. Oliver Springs tries to play up into some space. Up there at the top, it's number 7, Sienna Armetta, as it's taken away.
Julie Chambers, I believe.
Yep, it's Julie Chambers. It's going to be a throw-in for Oz on the far sideline. They're going to try to play quickly. Into the middle, cleared away. Oneida's trying to push this one up. It's going to go over the touchline, and it's going to be a throw-in for Oliver Springs deep towards the corner. Oneida going to try to pack something in right here to prevent Oliver Springs from getting any kind of possession. Over the heads, and will it get cleared away? Presley Queener does clear it away. It's deflected back, though. Now here comes Oneida again. Plays up. This one goes into some space in the middle. Now here comes Jillian Cross with it. She's going to come outside. Stays with it. She plays up into some space. There's Addison Cross near sideline. She's going to try to press. Holds it off. No, it's going to go off of her foot, and it's going to be a throw-in for Oliver Springs. Taking this throw.
Number 5.
No, it's 45, I believe. No, I apologize. That is number 5. We do not have it there. That's Kaylin Jones. Here's Oneida trying to still press. Coming through. Ball played into the middle. That's going to get through and nearly over the touchline for a goal. Jalen Bridges got a hand on it, but that one squeaked away from her and nearly put Oneida up early in the first 3 minutes of ball game. Ball comes down. Douglas puts it up into the center. Now Oneida trying to make the turn. Deflected back up once again by Oliver Springs. Now brought down to some feet. And Oneida trying to play something into some space. A little bit of miscommunication there, and Kenzie Moss takes it away. She's going to play up a deep ball. Larissa Jones there. She's going to turn, and will she be able to get it out of bounds? She does, and it's going to be a throw-in. Nice defensive effort there by Larissa Jones.
Great defensive effort. Got to keep him away from your keeper if you can.
Oliver Springs doing a great job of getting in quickly, but a nice takeaway there by the Lady Indians. They take it up the far sideline. Oliver Springs does take it away, as now they play into the center of the field. Ball played on. It's deflected. Will Guzman get to it before it gets out of bounds? No, it'll be a throw-in for Oliver Springs. Nice deflection there by the Lady Indians. Defense has played very strong thus far here in the first 4 minutes.
And Oliver Springs is a very difficult team to defend on against as a defender. They're very fast up front, so you have to make sure that you give yourself time and place to get set. Don't want to get beat by these girls because they'll put one in the back of the net.
The thing that Oliver Springs does just about as good as anyone, as well as we see it right here, they're quick in their transition games. That ball goes out of bounds. They're quick to get it back in and get it into play. Oneida looking to force it back up, a nice clearance up. Now the question is who gets to it first, and it's going to be the Lady Indians. Here's Jillian Cross with it at midfield. She's going to have to try to find some space and attack. Unfortunately, too many purple jerseys there. Oneida gets it back.
What a ball.
Here's Addison Cross. Tries to play something into the middle. It's taken away and played out. It's going to go off of Oliver Springs. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Indians right here in front of us near midfield. Raylan Blevins will take it. She looks to play it in quickly. Goes up into some space. It's cleared away. Guzman sticks with it, deflected off. Blevins plays one up into some space. Oliver Springs turns, clears up, deflected off, stays in bounds. They play it up the near sideline. Nice step up there by Blevins. They're going to call the foul on Ray Lynn. Be a free kick for Oliver Springs here just before midfield.
Tough challenge there.
The free kick. Played into space, now cleared away by the Lady Indians. Larissa Jones clears it up. Now taken away. Here's Presley Queener. She gets tackled on. Deflected up. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go off of Oliver Springs. It'll be a throw-in for Oneida right at midfield. Nice deep throw-in by the Lady Indians. They try to play it off into some space. It's going to be cleared away, and now nickel and diming it up the field on the throw-ins is Oneida. That's Douglas on the far side making a throw-in into some space. It's cleared away, brought down to the feet of Guzman. Now coming up, Cross trying to battle for it. Guzman puts a foot on it but doesn't get much behind it. It goes right into the awaiting hands of Jalen Bridges.
She's doing a great job of knowing when to come off of her line instead of just staying back there. You see a lot of younger keepers. I think she's really got some experience there. Not many mistakes from her thus far.
Addison Cross going to try to pressure. This ball's going to go out of bounds off of Oliver Springs to throw in for Oneida. Headed away. Another throw in for Oneida. And we've got substitutions coming in for both teams. In for Oliver Springs is number 10, Kaylee Gallagher. And for Oneida, looks to be number 14, that's Miley Dunlap. She's going to come in for Guzman. As coming out for Oliver Springs will be number 11, Aaliyah Tinker. Throw in for the Lady Indians. Near side, they try to bring it into Addison Cross. Tough touch off of her foot, out of bounds. It'll be a quick throw in for the Bobcats.
I think both teams are going to try to capitalize off those fresh legs that just came in, get the ball up the field, and try and score.
Here's Queener. She's going to play a ball deep into the box, but that's going to be scooped up by Bridges. Shorter field tonight than what the Lady Indians are used to. Going to go from goal line to goal line on the football field right at 100 yards. We'll see who that affects more tonight. Lady Indians making some pressure here, but unfortunately they allow Oliver Springs to get out of it. Deflected. That's going to go out of bounds off of Oneida, and here comes Oliver Springs. The quick transition. If they get to that ball quickly, guys, I promise, they work it in quick. Throw in. Going to play deep. It's going to go to Kylie Moss. Cleared away by Larissa Jones. Up to Oliver Springs, though. Playing a ball in. That was number 20. Lost the number there. Number 20. Excuse me. That is Kennedy Weber.
Big goal kick for the Indians.
Still nothing. We're about 8.5 minutes into this one.
Chambers can take the goal kick.
Julie with a big leg. Takes one bounce, gets up to Dunlap. Dunlap looks into the middle. There's Queener. Queener finds Addison Cross. Cross looks to play into some space, and here comes Jillian Cross. She's got through one, past the second. She's staying wide. That's going to be touched out. It'll be a deep throw in for the Lady Indians.
Great defense by number 33 on Oliver Springs there.
Sun finally starting to go down. It shouldn't be too bad now for us to be able to see everything this evening. Nice facilities. Thank you to Oliver Springs for allowing us to broadcast this here this evening. Gave us access to the press box. Very thankful for everything that they were able to do for us here tonight. As well as First National Bank. Jillian Cross nearly has a shot off. It's deflected away. And now here comes Oliver Springs. They're going to try to transition quickly. Cleared away, though, by the Lady Indians. Presley Queener now trying to fight for it. Addison Cross also trying to pressure on. But here is Oliver Springs on the near side. Headed on. Oliver Springs trying to make something press. They're going to play into some space. Larissa Jones right there, though. She's going to turn. Actually, it's taken away, though, by Kylie Moss. Shot off. It's off the crossbar. They've got to get back. Does the Lady Indians. Ball pinballing in front of the net. But finally able to come up with it is Cameron Stiltner.
Way to secure that ball.
Wow.
Very dangerous play.
An extremely dangerous ball there. But the Lady Indians able to come up with it. Here's Oliver Springs. They're going to make the turn quickly. They get the ball back. It's Kylie Moss. She plays to the outside. Ball played in. There's Stiltner once again. Stiltner gets a better boot on this one. It's deflected, though.
Tough contact there.
Fighting for that. There's the Lady Indians still trying to fight for it. It's going to go across the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in.
Just barely snuck out on that one. Thought she might have had a chance to keep it in play.
Got a Lady Indian trying to fix a shoe. Also, we've got a substitution coming in for Oliver Springs. That's number 23, Shenandoah Weber, as she comes in to replace Kaylin Jones. Throw in for the Lady Bobcats. Up the far sideline, that's going to go off of Moss, and a throw in for Oneida now. Oneida throws in. Foul going to be called. The foul's going to go against Oliver Springs, and that was against Kenzie Moss. It'll be a free kick for the Lady Indians. 28:30 left to play here in the first half. We're still knotted up, 0-0.
I think she kind of got hung up there, and can't do that. So
Julie Chambers will take the freebie. The big left foot of Chambers clears it up. Nice free kick there. Goes deep. Presley Queener touches up to the outside. Goes out to Douglas. Douglas plays the ball in. Now here comes Raylan Blevins to the outside. Blevins deflects it off of a Bobcat. It'll be a throw in for Oneida. Ball played in. Queener touches off. There's one, plays another ball in. Here's Addison Cross. Ball deflected, and it's going to be a goal kick.
Jillian just barely got a piece of that there, but you got to take the shots that are available to you. So.
Absolutely you do, especially right now. Early on, you want to try to pepper the goal. If you're either team, whether you're Oliver Springs or Oneida, you're going to try to pepper the goal as much as possible here early on. Oz will have the free kick, or the goal kick, excuse me. Ball comes up near midfield, headed on, and Ashlyn Cotton going to go back and play. It's going to go off the head of Oliver Springs, a throw in for Oneida.
Great shield there by Cotton.
Nice shield by, well, it was a nice shield by Dunlap, but they're going to call her for the foul, and it's now going to be a free kick for Oliver Springs right near midfield. Moss is going to take it. Kenzie Moss takes it. It's headed on into space. Cotton sees it goes over her head, but there's Larissa Jones. Jones needs to look to clear this one away. She does get it to the outside. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a Oneida throw-in, actually.
I believe it deflected off of number 23 for Oz there.
Here's Blevins with the throw-in. Gets it into Dunlap. Actually goes through the legs of Dunlap and through for Oliver Springs. Making the turn is Moss. Kenzie Moss gets it up to Kylie Moss. Kylie plays it over into some space on the left side. Can Douglas get to it and get it cleared away? Still some fight for it over there on the outside. Now she does get it away. Can she keep it in bounds? No, it's going to go across the touchline and a throw in for Oliver Springs. Turning quickly to look to get it in is Moss. Here's Queener with it. She has a little bit of time, a little bit of space. She's going to work it up and look into the middle. Jillian Cross making a nice run there. And that was going to actually get back underneath the feet of Lady Indians. Now back out here to Dunlap. Dunlap looking to play into space for Cross. Jillian Cross gets in front. Can she get it taken away? She does take it away. Right down the middle of the field. Here comes Jillian. Comes to the right side. Shot off, and it's going to go sail just high. Nice offensive play there by the Lady Indians. Just come up a little bit too high on the shot from Jillian Cross. It'll end up as a goal kick for Oliver Springs.
Even though she was a little bit high, it's exactly like we talked about. You want to get up there and pepper the goal. You want to make that goalkeeper work.
Right now, Oneida doing a nice job right there. They took advantage of a misplayed ball in the middle of the field. and found a way to get a shot off. Here's Oliver Springs trying to play it to the outside. It's number 27, Faith Lively. It's going to go over the touchline, quickly a throw in, and they throw it in quickly once again. Oliver Springs with it. It goes to Kylie Moss. Moss looking in, Lively puts one in, deflected away, Oneida clears out.
That play resulted in the tough pressure from Douglas there.
Still good pressure on right now by the Lady Indians. Here's Jillian Cross, looks to play a ball in. It goes actually off of Douglas and goes back towards midfield. It's cleared out. Throw in for Oliver Springs right at midfield.
Just a little bit of miscommunication there.
Ball thrown in. Oh, and here's a breakaway. It's Kylie Moss. She's going to take a shot. Right there, though, is Cameron Stiltner. Moss, I thought she had a little bit of extra time to be able to get maybe another touch or two in a little closer. She went ahead and fired that shot off, though. Oliver Springs with it. It's taken away. Douglas still fighting for it. She's going to come away with it. Addison Douglas looks out looks out wide. And here comes Jillian Cross trying to pressure in. Goes off to Addison. Here's Queener. She fires one in. And it's going to be scooped up by Bridges in the back. Again, pepper in the goal right now is what Oneida is trying to come away with. Dunlap sees that one, misplays it. Deflected up. Moss looks to try to play up. There's Douglas. Moss and Douglas right there. Still both fighting for it right there on the sidelines. And now a couple substitutions coming in for Oliver Springs. It's going to be number 5, Kaylin Jones, and Aaliyah Tinker both re-entering the game. Coming out will be Shenandoah Weber and Kaylee Gallagher. Throw in for the Lady Bobcats. Ball's going to be played all the way back, and Larissa Jones may have touched that one off a little too far, and now we're going to see the first corner kick of the night. This one for the Lady Bobcats, far corner of the field.
And if I'm Oneida, I'm watching that far back post. Got to keep an eye on it.
Got to watch the far back post. Also got to watch. Doesn't look like they're going to go short with anything. It's going to be a deep ball either way, and it's going to come off the foot of Kennedy Weaver. The lefty plays it short, deflected, and saved by Cameron Stiltner again.
Great save.
Stiltner doing a great job right now on her back line.
That ball was very close to being in, so that's a great save by Stiltner there.
Ball one hops, comes back to the feet quickly of Oliver Springs as they try to work the middle of the field. Now they come to the near side. Dunlap, can she get it away? She does not. She's still fighting for it. Here's Jillian Cross trying to fight for possession now midfield. Taken away. Oliver Springs with it just outside the box. It's Kylie Moss. Moss shot off, and it's a score. Oliver Springs on the board first, and it comes off the foot of Kylie Moss, making it 1-0 in favor of Oliver Springs.
It's a great shot by Moss. She cuts to that right side, makes the keeper go to that near post, and just nails it in the other side. Not a whole lot Stiltner could do there.
21:49 left on the clock here in the first half, and Oliver Springs gets the 1-0 lead. Lady Indians now having to look for an equalizer. Ball played up. Taken away now by Addison Cross. Here's Queener. Looking to the middle of the field. Sees this one go back up. Addison Cross trying to control. Near side. She's having to fight through a couple of the defenders. Now deflected away by Dunlap. Oliver Springs, though, plays up at midfield. Now all of a sudden here's some space. I would say if that player plays off to the ball, it's going to be called offsides. Here's Larissa Jones fighting to go away for it, and they are going to go ahead and call the offsides.
That's the great thing about having 3 referees. Sometimes that back judge sees a lot that the center judge can't see.
Absolutely. It's especially for district tournament play, you got to make sure that, if at all possible, 3 officials. That's needed. 2 officials, and nothing against the officiating this year. Officiating has been as good as possible this year with the official shortage that we've had. here in the state of Tennessee. But 3 officials always make sure that you got a cleaner game played and a much more efficient game played.
Great play by Stiltner to come off her line there, prevent them from being able to take another shot.
Stiltner boots it away, a low bullet. Goes all the way up, and it's Douglas. She's going to try to run it down on the far side. Can she keep it in? She does keep it in. Douglas turns it in. Plays into Jillian Cross. Cross makes the turn. Finds Queener. Queener with a shot. It's going to go wide. And it's going to be picked up by Bridges before it crosses the touchline. Here's the boot from Bridges. Brought down. One hop. It's headed Douglas. And now here's Queener. She's going to play it into some space. Jillian Cross going to try to run this one down. She does run, or she runs it down, but it's taken away by Oliver Springs before she can get to it. Moss with it on the far side. Douglas trying to shield with her. This is Kenzie Moss making a play up. That's got to be an offsides call, and there it is.
Really loving the fight that I'm seeing from Douglas here. She's not scared at all to go into contact.
Never has been.
Force pressure.
I was going to say, that's a sophomore up there for Oneida on the far sideline. She is not afraid to shy away from contact. She's not afraid to shy away from any physicality when it comes to the sport at all. Chambers plays it up off this free kick. Here's Blevins. Tries to play up into some space. Here's Douglas with it now. Comes near side. She was looking for Cross in the middle. Cannot get to it. Deflected away. Jillian Cross finds little sister Addison. Middle of the field, now out to the wide side. It's Ashlyn Douglas. Ashlyn Douglas makes a turn. Can she get a play off? It's deflected away. Still fighting for it. Oliver Springs now trying to shield off on the far side. Working towards the corner, deflected away. I believe that's going to go off of the Lady Indians. It is. It's going to be a goal kick. Nice defensive play there by Oliver Springs and number 20, Kennedy Weber.
Anytime the opposing team has the ball in your box, it's a dangerous situation. You want to prevent them from being able to get one on your keeper.
18 minutes to play here in the half. Oneida trails 1-0. Cotton runs it back. Thinks she had a little bit of time to be able to get another soft touch there. But that's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Oliver Springs. Moss gets her foot to the ball first. Deflected off by Blevins. Another throw-in for Oliver Springs near sideline. Throw-in's going to be from number 5, Kaylin Jones. She gets it in to Kenzie Moss. Moss makes the turn. Plays into the center. Larissa Jones just fighting for possession there for Oneida. Ball gets to the outside now. It's Jones. It's going to go off of Jones. A throw in for Oneida near sideline.
Miley Dunlap going to take this one.
Dunlap throws it in. It's headed out. It'll be a throw in for Oneida. Blevins takes it. She looks in for Dunlap. Ball plays off one bounce. Goes back to Blevins, but she deflects it out. It's going to be a throw in for Oliver Springs now. Ball gets all the way through. Now here's Moss. She's going to fight. Gets it all the way through. Jones has to clear that out. And it's going to be a corner kick now for the Lady Bobcats near sideline.
She wanted to shield there, but it's kind of hard when you've got Moss barreling down on you.
Absolutely. Looks like it's going to be number 54, Kenzie Moss, to take the corner here. They play it short. Goes out to Jones. Now back to Moss. And now foul going to be called.
Free kick right outside the box. Difficult angle, though.
Right outside the box, because let me tell you, if that would have been another step in,
that would have been a penalty.
That's a PK. 15:35 to play. Here's the free kick from Moss. She sails it just high over the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Indians.
And if you're Oneida, you cannot afford to give up a penalty kick in a game like this.
No, you cannot. You're already down 1-0 and looking to try to press up here to get an equalizer. This is a hard-fought game down here just about 3 weeks ago where Oliver Springs came away with a 3-2 victory. Chambers will take. Ball played up. Going to go take one hop. Take a second hop. Blevins looks to play it into some space. Now Douglas it's overran by Douglas. Shot off. This one's off the post. The shot from Weber was a dangerous one. And Oliver Springs back on the attack once again.
My opinion, some of the times the post is your best friend as a keeper.
It can be.
It can also be your worst enemy.
It absolutely can be. Kenzie Moss throws it in. Ball headed on a few times. Brought down, shot off now. Going to be picked up and taken by Stiltner.
Great job by Stiltner securing that.
Stiltner, nice boot this time. Comes straight down, though, to Skylar Baker, who sees that one trail up about 20 yards before it goes out of bounds.
Seems like on these long throws and free kicks, we're just trying to find a splotch of white and a sea of purple.
Near side, Oliver Springs does keep it in. Dunlap gets control, finds Addison Cross. She has to play it back to Dunlap. Dunlap now into the middle, looking for Jillian Cross. Now here's Queener with it. Queener plays back into some space. Douglas has it taken away by Moss. Moss plays up into space. Larissa Jones, a fantastic effort once again. She has to win the foot race against Kylie Moss to get back and force another corner kick, but she does do it. And here comes Oliver Springs once again.
And let us reiterate, that is not an easy foot race to win.
No, it is not.
But great defense, shields are off perfectly. Keeper tries to come out, but you got to realize as a defender that you've got to be able to make that decision and say, hey, no, I got to kick this ball out now.
Kenzie Moss to take the corner. She boots it in. It's headed on by Kylie Moss. Goes back to the back part of the box, taken out now by Lively. And now Queener fighting for possession. Gets it away, but now taken back by Oliver Springs, and it's Moss. Ball cleared up into space. Now off to Douglas. Douglas trying to control. Ball played up into space. Oliver Springs has someone back there, and that is cleared away. That is number 8. And I still do not have a name for that young lady. Let's see what we can find out here momentarily. Here's Jillian Cross. Looks for Addison Cross. Addison makes the play in. Deflected. Now off to Queener. Queener with the ball in the box, but cleared away. Douglas with it now. She's going to play a ball in. Deflected. Coming up with it is the goalkeeper, Bridges. And number 8, that is Jasmine Gomez that's playing back there for Oliver Springs in the back line, who's done a fantastic job of turning mostly everything away from Oneida in this one. There she is right now, and here's Jillian Cross. She's going to beat her to it. Ball played into the middle, deflected away. Can Oneida get to it? It's headed on. That ball nearly goes into the goal. It's nearly an own goal, and now Oneida with a corner kick opportunity.
As a defender,
wow.
Scoring goal is one of your worst nightmares, and they came very close to it there.
Jillian Cross sets up the corner.
If you're Oneida,
11 minutes to play.
Got to take advantage of corner kicks.
Ball played in. It's a low bullet. Deflected away. Queener can't get to it. Douglas does. It's going to be deflected away, though. Dunlap tries to get to it. She does. Fights for it. Should be out off of Oliver Springs. It's going to be a throw-in for Oneida near sideline. That's a tough touch off of Addison Cross. It'll be a throw-in for Oliver Springs, and now a substitution for the Lady Bobcats. Number 23, Shenandoah Weber comes back in for Oliver Springs. Throw in near sideline. This one goes off of Oz, and it'll be a throw-in for Oneida.
The Lady Bobcat coming off there was number 5.
It was Caitlin Jones coming off. Another throw-in for Oneida now near side. Blevins looking to play it in. This one's booted away, though, this time by Kennedy Weber. Another throw-in for Oneida. Oneida just nickel and diming it up into some space. And they're going to say that was a illegal throw-in by Blevins. Not sure if she brought that back foot up or what, but either way, it changes the possession. Here comes Oliver Springs. They play it into the middle of the field. They find Moss. Ball played into space, and Kylie Moss was onside. No, they're going to say she was offsides. That's a saving grace for the Lady Indians right there because Moss made a great run.
Definitely a saving grace. I think she was just a step too early. Maybe she cut it back just a little bit, which, I mean, as someone as fast as her, I think that's kind of hard to do.
Coming over to take the kick for the Lady Indians will be Julie Chambers.
Let's see what she can do with her big leg.
Chambers just a freshman. Ball played in. It scoots off the head of a Lady Bobcat, and now Oneida with a quick throw in near sideline. Looks like it's going to be Dunlap to take. She gets it in. Dunlap overruns the touch, though, by Queener. Now here's Douglas trying to fight off the Moss. That is Kylie Moss, but now Kenzie Moss plays a nice ball into space. Sienna Armetta on the far side. Jones takes it away from her. Will poke it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Oliver Springs. But the speed of Kylie and Kinley Moss in the middle of the field for Oliver Springs has just been extremely deadly. Ball thrown in. Ball crossed into the middle. Oneida looking to try to get something away. Dunlap fighting for it. They're going to call a foul on Dunlap, and it's going to be a free kick for Oliver Springs just outside the box, near sideline.
Another very dangerous free kick here. Got to make sure that you've marked your man and make sure that you're not blocking your keeper's view.
Right now, not a real wall set up for this one. Ball played in by Weber. It's going to sail wide. She put a nice touch on that ball, though. It just kept tailing away a little bit, though. And now we'll have a goal kick. Substitution coming in for Oliver Springs will be number 10, Kaylee Gallagher, as she will replace number 11, Aaliyah Tinker. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first half, and the Lady Indians trailing the Lady Bobcats by a score of 1-0. Semifinals of the District 2A soccer tournament here this evening in Oliver Springs. Ball comes down. Queener was looking for that ball to get down a little quicker, and it just did not get down fast enough. And now Oliver Springs takes it away. Kenzie Moss trying to run it down. Taken away, though, by Douglas. Ashlyn Douglas with it now. She looks up, finds Jillian Cross, was looking for Jillian Cross in the middle. It gets through. And now Oliver Springs turns quickly. Kylie Moss goes to sister Kenzie Moss, and now back to Kylie. But again, Larissa Jones, foul going to be called. The foul's actually going to be on Oliver Springs.
Moss a little slow to get up there. We're going to hope she's all right.
Moss up, walking away. She seems like she's okay. The foul initially was called on Moss. There was some contact after with her and Jones. They said that the last contest down here between Oneida and Oliver Springs was a physical one. We are seeing that again here this evening. Here's Dunlap trying to play something out wide. That ball scooted across the field. I was not expecting that ball to scoot as quick as it did. But the cool air temperatures tonight Grass does not look very thick up at the top, of course, so that ball may end up having a little bit more speed than normal as the dew starts to settle in here this evening. Kenzie Moss with it up the sidelines, and it's going to go out of play. Throw in for the Lady Indians.
I don't really think that Douglas was ready for it to go that far either.
I don't think so either. Throw in for the Lady Indians. Actually goes off the, there goes the handball. Goes off the hand of Kenzie Moss. It'll be a free kick for the Lady Indians right at midfield. Queener going to step into it. Plays a ball into the center. Ball's deflected away. Goes off to Dunlap now. Ball going to play out to the near side. Oliver Springs does run it down, keeps it in. They turn. Addison Cross takes it away. Dunlap looking to the middle. There's Queener. Queener turns to the outside. Again, that ball scooting across over there on that far sideline. Keeps it in, does Douglas. Douglas makes the turn. Ball played in. She gets through one, doesn't get through a second defender. Will it go out of bounds? No, they say it stays in. Ashlyn Douglas keeps it in. Deflected away. Goes all the way back to the back. Here's Cotton. Cotton with it. Plays it up into some space. Looking for Addison Cross. Ball stays in. Cross finds Queener. Queener fires one off. But this one's going to go into the awaiting arms of Jalen Bridges. Oneida right now, all their shots mainly coming from about 25 yards out, 20 to 25 yards out. Not really been able to make something get into deep into the box just yet. Lady Indians now having to play defense. Here's Julie Chambers as she takes it out wide. Has to turn it upfield. Does. Can the Lady Indians keep it in? They do. Nice job. That's Douglas. Goes into the middle of the field. Can Addison Cross run it down? She cannot. It comes on to the outside. Dunlap now going to try to run it down. And now here's another battle for it. Right at midfield. They're going to call the foul on Blevins. As Moss goes down, it'll be a free kick for Oliver Springs. 3.5 to play.
Tough challenge there by Blevins.
Again, we talked about the physicality in this one. It's going to get physical. I don't think there's a question about that. But so far, it's been fairly clean play here this evening. Kenzie Moss plays one up. One hops, goes all the way back to Stiltner.
Kaylin Jones set to check back in for the Bobcats.
Stiltner boots it away. High boomer towards midfield. It's going to take one hop. Going to take a second. Deflected off by Addison Cross. Gets through the legs. Now here comes Queener with it, midfield. Queener looking to play into some space. Goes all the way back. It's deflected out by Gomez. Now here's Kenzie Moss. Going up the far sideline. Keeps it in. Chambers clears it up for Oneida. Ball goes all the way back now to Gomez once again. She'll clear it away. Queener steps in front. Going to be touched off by Oliver Springs. Throw in for Oneida. Far sideline. 2:20 to play in the first half. No, they're going to say it goes off of Oneida. It'll be a throw in for Oliver Springs. I apologize. Substitution in for the Lady Bobcats. Kaylin Jones re-enters. She'll replace Shenandoah Weber. The Lady Bobcats with the throw in. Near side or far sideline. Deflected away. Actually going to go off of Oliver Springs, and it'll be a throw in for Oneida. Right in front of their bench. Throw in by Douglas. She looks in. Finds Jillian Cross. Touched off. Now here's Queener. Tries to play to the middle of the field. Dunlap finds Jillian Cross. Now back to Queener. Goes over the head. Here's Jillian Cross. Can she keep control? No, it's taken away.
Wasn't able to get the touch she wanted on that.
Kenzie Moss finds Sister Kylie Moss. Now here's Larissa Jones. It is physical in the back between Moss and Jones. Foul called. As we near 1 minute of play left to go in the first half. Chambers will line up the free kick. Ball played up, middle of the field, deflected away. Douglas looking to the outside, cannot get it out to Ashlyn Douglas before it trickles over the touchline. Throw in for Oliver Springs. 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Throw in. Deflected. Here's Chambers. Keeps it in. Boots it up. This ball's going to sail. Cleared away. Jones clears out to the far side. This one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Oliver Springs. That ball went over the fence, and now time going to be running down quickly. Just about 10 seconds to go here in the first half, and it looks as if it'll be a 1-0 ball game heading to halftime. And that'll do it for the first half. 1-0. The host Lady Bobcats of Oliver Springs lead the Lady Indians of Oneida as we head to halftime. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back, talk a little bit about the first half, and come back with some second half action here shortly on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network.
I'm Donna Tompkins, and I was a fourth grade teacher at Oneida Elementary. The mini grant started when I first started teaching, and First National Bank helped me to grow into the teacher that I was and became. It gave me extra money to buy the supplies I needed for my students. First National Bank is truly a community bank. It helps make things possible that may not be possible in our community.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made Metal Monster. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep.
You may have heard of different types of loans or certain kinds of products or something, but that may not be what you need exactly. So we're going to have a conversation and figure out exactly what it is you're after and what you're looking to do. And then I will say, okay, here are our options, and here are the good things about this, and here are the things that you have to consider as well. You're making that decision with me. Once we kind of figure out what we're after, we're in this together, and I'm going to try to get you to the finish line and get your loan taken care of, but I want it to be the right loan for you, and it needs to fit what you really need.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to those who have supported South Fork Physical Therapy for the past 20 years. Because of you, we have been able to live and work in the community we love. We appreciate you, Scott County.
Tommy's Motorsports is East Tennessee's premier power sports dealership. We're a full-service dealership offering sales, parts, and service with 2 locations to serve you. In Clinton, you'll find Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, Wave Runner, Polaris, Slingshot, and Homestead trailers. In Crossville, you'll find Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Bad Boy, Roxor, and Yamaha. Come in today and see why Tommy's Motorsports has developed the highest reputation for quality and customer service.
Back here on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network, Bo Kidd, Lucas Laxton here with the call. Lucas, 1-0, Oliver Springs leads it, and it all comes off of the foot of Kylie Moss in the first half.
And what a beautiful goal it was. Like I talked about on the original call, she came to that far right side, got Stiltner off of her line, got to that near post, and just smashes it in the opposite side.
We talked about the sisters before the game, Kylie Moss, Kenzie Moss. They have been very pivotal in Oliver Springs' success here this season. Again, 7-4 on the year. Their only losses this year to a Concord Christian team, 6-1 at the beginning of the season. They lost to William Blount 3-1. Kingston, of course, we talked about that. That's the reason why they're second in the district tournament standings. A 5-4 loss to Kingston, which is an absolute battle if you can take Kingston to a 5-4 ball game. And then their latest loss back on September the 24th, a 2-1 loss at Campbell County. So a very talented team out there in purple, gold, and black tonight.
Absolutely. Played a lot of tough teams, and you can see it out on the field.
Lady Indians had some opportunities in the first half. Most of their shots coming from outside the box, though. They've got to look to try to push in a little bit further to get a little bit more accuracy on their shots.
We did see a few balls trickle into that box, and honestly, it kind of looked like Oliver Springs panicked a little bit. Ball was bouncing around in the air. Keeper didn't have a direct way to it, and she started yelling at her defense, "Get out of my way."
About 4 minutes left to go here before halftime gets over and underway. We'll have second half action coming up here shortly on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a Fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Former Tennessee punter Colby Morgan.
Recently, First National Bank has helped me as far as pursuing a career and what I want to do after college. They've made it really easy for me to find a job here at the bank. Everyone at the bank has been super helpful. Everyone's very professional. The bank has been super helpful in donating money to both schools for athletics, and without them, a lot of the equipment and everything would not be possible. I can see why most people in Scott County choose to bank with First National Bank.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Twin K Enterprises is more than just concrete. We have all sizes of septic tanks available, poured on site at our Oneida plant with quality you expect from Twin K products, and state certified in both Tennessee and Kentucky. We also offer rock and gravel for your next driveway project, landscaping rock, sand, and concrete supplies, and of course, delivery is always available. Make Twin K a part of your next home improvement project. Call 569-6341.
Since 2004, we have had the privilege to treat and forge relationships with so many in our community. Over the years, it has been our goal to provide caring, effective, and professional care to the people of Scott and surrounding counties. From the sidelines to the clinic, our staff supports the student athletes and coaches of our schools. As we celebrate 20 years of South Fork Physical Therapy, we want to say thank you for trusting us for all of your physical therapy needs. Since 2004, we have had the privilege to treat and forge relationships with so many in our community. Over the years, it has been our goal to provide caring, effective, and professional care to the people of Scott and surrounding counties. From the sidelines to the clinic, our staff supports the student athletes and coaches of our schools. As we celebrate 20 years of South Fork Physical Therapy, we want to say thank you for trusting us for all of your physical therapy needs.
Back here for second half action on Oneida Indians Live in the IH Sports Network. Lady Indians trailing the Lady Bobcats by a score of 1-0 with 40 minutes to play here in someone's season here this evening. The winner moves on to Thursday night's district tournament championship game, likely going to be facing the Jackets of Kingston. The loser going to be going home, unfortunately. This is two very good teams right here that you hate to see either season end after tonight. Lady Indians possess here to start off the second half. It's going to go over the touchline, though, quickly, and a throw in for Oliver Springs. They're going to play it down the sideline quickly. And this one going to be ran down. It's going to go over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Lady Indians.
Kennedy Weaver making a great run over there on the far side. But you have Julie Chambers coming up to make the great defensive play there. That's a lot of what we've seen. Is we've seen some good defense from the Oneida back line.
Yeah, especially the hustle out of you've seen definite hustle tonight out of Julie Chambers, Larissa Jones, Ashlyn Cotton. They've done a great job back there on the back line thus far. That one's mistouched by Blevins. And now here comes Oliver Springs trying to counter it back quickly. And it's Moss. She fires off a shot, but this one's going to be saved out by Stiltner, and it'll be a corner kick for Oliver Springs.
Great job by Stiltner to read that one and knock it out of play before anything bad can happen.
Kylie Moss is just dangerous from anywhere from about 30 yards in. And here is Sister Kinsey Moss with the corner. She's going to bend one in. This one goes all the way through across the touchline. It'll be a goal kick for Oneida. But Kinsey Moss, wow, the set piece there, very impressive by Oliver Springs.
Very dangerous ball.
Chambers will take the goal kick.
Scariest ball on the soccer field is the one that you don't know where it's at.
Absolutely. Chambers looking to play outside. Was looking for Douglas, but it's going to trickle over. It'll be a throw in for Oliver Springs in front of their bench here near side. Throw in goes deep. They're looking for Moss. Douglas gets a hold of it. This ball played into the center. Jones. Karate knees one. And out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Oliver Springs near side.
Did you call that a crane move?
A little crane kick almost. Here's Kinsey Moss. Goes through 1, 2, 3 defenders, deflected out now finally by Larissa Jones. And it's going to be another corner for Oliver Springs.
Great defensive awareness to come up and block that shot because you do not want her taking more shots.
And taking this corner is going to be the lefty, number 20, Kennedy Weber. Weber lining it up. It's a low liner. It's deflected away. It'll be another corner.
Great deflection there by Chambers.
This one curves in. Wow. The English put on that ball. She nearly put that in back post. It goes over the touchline. It's another goal kick for the Lady Indians, but wow. Oneida flirting with disaster there, letting that one slide through. That is a scary situation right there.
Honestly, I'd say you're a little glad that it curved out of bounds, because if it keeps going straight, I'd say you've probably got another one of the Moss sisters on the back end.
Yeah, absolutely. Jones running it down. Has to take it all the way out wide. Looks to try to play it upfield a little bit, but before it goes over the touchline, be a throw in for a throw in for Oliver Springs on the far side. Sun goes down. The ball's starting to get a little wet now. As you'll see some of these passes now, especially if they are low line drives, venture to say you're going to see quite a bit of scoot on the ball now when it comes to any kind of speed.
Something I see off the ball is Addison Douglas is staying very tight to Kylie Moss.
Do you blame him? I wouldn't want to give her any space at all whatsoever. Here's Queener. Gets the ball off. It's going to be a throw in for Oliver Springs about 35 yards out. Throw in. Goes to Douglas. Now Queener trying to run it down. This ball goes all the way back. It's a shot off by Weber, but it's hauled in and secured by Stiltner. Thus far, the first 5 minutes of this half all been played on this side of the half line. Here's Douglas trying to fight through. Chambers, she'll clear it up. Goes over the head of Oliver Springs, and now trying to run it down is Oneida, but that's cleared away by Gomez. Gomez has been a force back there on that back line for Oliver Springs.
Yes, she has.
Another tough touch by Oneida. Sees this one trickle out, and it's another throw-in for Oliver Springs. The first touch off the throw-ins tonight for Oneida have been not as clean as everyone would, if you're a fan of Oneida, would hope to see. And there is Moss still fighting for it. Jones going to run back, and she'll shield off to allow Stiltner to come out and secure. The foot race, though, between Kylie Moss and Larissa Jones has been fun to watch tonight. Stiltner lines it up, boots it away. It's a low line drive, and Moss is going to come up to it. She'll control, now taken away and booted up by Jones. Here is Jillian Cross trying to play up. Presley Queener finds Douglas. Douglas trying to fight through. Gomez clears it away. Oliver Springs now comes back to it, and it's Kenzie Moss. Douglas boots away. Here comes, let's see here, that is Ashlyn Douglas on the far or near side. Going to be cleared away, though, by Gomez. Throw in for Oneida right at midfield.
Talked about Gomez earlier. She's been one of the reasons that Oneida has not been able to capitalize on their offensive moves.
Chambers plays to the outside, taken away, though, by Moss. Moss, near sideline, plays it into the center. Goes up to Kenzie Moss. Back up to Kylie Moss. Kylie trying to be shielded off. It's deflected. That's a great play there by Julie Chambers to play that one off of Moss and force a goal kick. Wow. Heads-up play by the freshman defender for Oneida.
I think the worst news, if you're an Oneida fan, is that the Moss sisters are only sophomores.
No, they're just sophomores. I mean, it's next couple of years are very scary if you are going up against Oliver Springs, I promise. Matter of fact, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, there's 7 seniors on this Oliver Springs team. So you lose 7 seniors, but behind that you've got just 2 juniors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sophomores, and 2 of those being the Moss sisters. Jillian Cross looks to play through, makes a nice turn on the ball, and plays it to the near side, but no one there. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Bobcats right at midfield.
It's a very difficult angle to make a pass on.
It is. Douglas
keeps
it in somehow. Douglas still trying to fight off possession. That'll be a throw-in for Oliver Springs as she was trying to stave off Faith Lively. Lively now with the throw-in near side. Deep into their offensive attack. Lively gets it in. Comes to the feet, goes down or goes out. This shot off, it's going to sail high. And that looked to be off the boot of Kennedy Weaver once again. Goal kick for the Lady Indians. 31-15 to play here in the game. Oneida looking for the equalizer to try to possibly force overtime. Oliver Springs looking to hold on to this 1-0 lead and advance to the District 2A championship on Thursday. Foul going to be called against Oneida. It'll be a free kick for Oliver Springs. Taking it quickly, looks like it's going to be Kenzie Moss, and she's going to line it up quickly. Ball fired off. It's off the post, and somehow Stiltner comes back and gets it. She deflects it off the crossbar, comes back and gets it, as she has to fight off Kylie Moss, who was following every bit of that ball all the way in. Just a great effort by both teams all around right there. Queener trying to fight to get possession there. It's going to be taken, though, by Oliver Springs, near sideline. It's Kaylin Jones with it. Lady Indians still battling for it. Far side, it's going to be a throw-in, Oliver Springs. Throw in by Jones. She'll get it in. Goes to Moss. Moss trying to shield off, goes back to Jones. And deflected off by the Lady Indians, and I believe it's going to be a throw-in for Oliver Springs. It will. Taking this one's going to be Kenzie Moss. It goes to Kylie Moss. Ball plays into the center. Oneida looking to clear it away. They do. Here's Chambers with it. Near side, she just a little too much on that touch. Going to be a throw-in for now for Oliver Springs.
Great play by Chambers, though. Prevents a very dangerous situation. You do not want the Moss sisters to have access to the ball in the middle of the field.
No. Jones, a little tough touch right there. Going to see Oliver Springs get another throw-in here near side.
Weaver take.
Weaver throws it in. It goes deep. Jones, got to clear it out if you're Oneida. Jones does clear it, but she clears it straight down the middle of the field. Now here comes Jillian Cross. Makes a move. Goes to the left. Now she's going to have to try to beat Gomez. Ball played into the center. Addison Cross cannot get to it. Douglas is there. Can Oliver Springs clear it out? They do. Here's Raylynn Blevins. She's going to control. She plays it back to the middle of the field. Ball gets all the way through the middle of the field. Goes all the way back now to Douglas here again. Douglas trying to play something through. Deflected away. It's Kenzie Moss with it. She plays up. Now off to Weaver. Weaver taking it far side midfield. Deflected away by Dunlap. Throw in Lady Bobcats. Throw in goes deep down the far sideline. Taking it is Kylie Moss. It'll be deflected out. It'll be a throw in for Oliver Springs. Moss gets it in quickly. Now here's Chambers with it. Chambers keeps coming wide. Now she's got a little bit of space. Near side. She looks up, deflected away. Nice deflection there by Faith Lively of Oliver Springs to prevent Oneida from making the push. Throw in for Oneida. He comes into Queener. Queener and Moss fighting off for it. They're going to call the foul on Queener, and it'll be a free kick for Oliver Springs just beyond midfield. So Oliver Springs with the freebie, just over midfield. And taking it, it looks like it's going to be, is that Weber? No. That's Kinsey Moss. She finds Kylie. Taken away by Blevins. She plays it up through. The deep ball through, and now here's Addison Cross trying to run it down. Gomez will clear it out. Here's Blevins with it. Controls. She plays up, looks for Addison Cross, gets past her and cleared out by Gomez. Throw in Lady Indians. Far sideline. Again, that first touch off the throw-ins tonight has been just somewhat lackadaisical for Oneida. Throw-in goes in. Now fighting off for it. It's going to be an illegal throw-in, or is that going to be a foul?
It's going to be a foul, I believe.
Foul called, and it's going to be a free kick for the Lady Indians. Foul goes against Kinsey Moss, and it looks like taking it's going to be Raylan Blevins. Blevins plays it in deep. That ball is going to scoot out of bounds. She was looking for Addison Cross, but it's going to go over the touchline. Goal kick for the Bobcats. Kinsey Moss to take the freebie. On the goal kick. Booted deep. Goes all the way up to Sister Kylie Moss. But now taken to the wide side of the field. It's going to be touched off by Oneida. Again, there's Oliver Springs. I talked about earlier about it, how quickly they look to get throw-ins back in and back into play. Jones comes to her feet. Now Blevins trying to fight for it. Ball off, and that's going to go off of Oliver Springs. Throw in for Oneida.
A very physical battle over there.
Ball thrown into some space. Nice throw in there by Cotton. And now here's the ball into the middle of the field. Douglas. Man, tough tackle there by both. That's going to go off of Oliver Springs. Throw in for Oneida now near side. Douglas, nice throw in. Goes into Queener. Douglas finds Jillian Cross. Cross now looking into some space. Right side, Addison Cross trying to make the run, but Jalen Bridges will come out and secure for the Lady Bobcats. 1-0, 24 and a half, or just over 24 and a half to play here in the ballgame. Cleared out. Takes one hop. Goes to Blevins, now off of Dunlap. Into some space. Cross keeps it in. Keeps fighting for it. It's going to go off of Oneida. It'll be a throw in for the Bobcats. Far sideline, just in front of Oneida's bench. Special thanks once again to First National Bank tonight for being our game sponsors, being able to bring you District 2A semifinal action here this evening from Oliver Springs. Ball thrown in down the sideline. And here comes Oliver Springs. They're still battling for it. Ball gets all the way through. Still fighting off. Ball down, and Stilner will secure.
What a battle there between Jones and Moss down there.
It's been like that all night between those two.
That's a tough job to guard Moss.
Absolutely it is. It's not the last time she'll see her either, because both those young ladies play basketball too. You'll see each other. They'll see each other on the hardwood here later on this year. Here's Douglas. Douglas peeks one through. Jillian Cross sees it deflected away, and it'll be a throw in for Oneida.
Ashley Douglas on the throw there.
Throw in for the Lady Indians. Here's Cross. She plays the ball in, mistouches. Queener. She gets a hold of it. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in, but it's deep into the corner. If Oneida pays attention now, this is where they need to try to push in and try to put some pressure on. Got a couple subs coming into the game for Oliver Springs. Number 10, Kaylee Gallagher coming in. Also number 23, Shenandoah Weber. As they're going to replace Tinker and Jones. Throw in for Oliver Springs. Deep in their corner. Gets over the head. Miley Dunlap fighting for it on the far side, but it's going to be cleared away. Comes to the feet of Cotton, but it's deflected away. Jones gets it out. Here comes Blevins once again. She plays one up. Addison And now here is Jillian Cross. She deflects one. It's going to be deflected off of Oliver Springs, and you're going to have a corner kick for the Lady Indians near sideline.
If I'm the Indians, I want to make sure that I'm packing the box well on this corner kick. Got to take advantage of them.
Jillian Cross now with the corner. Ball played in, deflected out. Here's Douglas. Plays another one back in, deflected out once again. Queener tries to get her foot behind it, can't get all the way back behind it. It's going to be saved in by Oliver Springs, deflected away. Here's Moss. Moss looks up, looks for Kylie Moss. Kylie deflects it away. It'll be a throw in for Oneida.
On that corner, once again, really felt like we were throwing the ball into a sea of purple.
Cleared away. The ball stays in. Running back to get that is Larissa Jones. She'll make the turn. She had some time. I think if she gets on back there, controls, I'd almost look in for Julie Chambers right there towards the middle of the field. I know you don't like to clear into the middle of the field, but Julie Chambers had plenty of time in the middle. Could have possibly turned and switched fields quickly. Here's Kenzie Moss. Far side, still battling. Coming through now, Kenzie Moss again. She makes a move. Plays one in. Still bouncing around. There's Stiltner. She'll come out and secure. Boots it away. One touch. Headed off by Douglas. Cleared away by the Lady Bobcats. Throw in for Oneida. Taking it will be Ashlyn Douglas. She looks in, throw in deep down the sidelines. It's going to be nickel and dime down as Oneida has another throw in. Douglas again. Almost looking for some space. Here's Cross. Cross is into midfield. Finds Addison Cross. She plays it back to Blevins. Blevins looking into space on the backside in the corner. Now taken away. Here's Queener. Queener trying to battle for it. Can she get to it? She does. Jillian Cross with a shot, and it's saved by Jalen Bridges. Maybe the best look Oneida's had at goal tonight, and Jalen Bridges was there to turn it away.
Shot like that coming none too early from the Indians. Starting to get to that point in the game where you got to pick up some urgency.
Yeah, you're at 19 and a half left to go. Substitution in for Oliver Springs. Here comes Kaylin Jones back into the ballgame.
But what a shot by Jillian Cross.
It was one touch, right, or was going to the right side of the goal, or the right location for the goal on this near side. But Jalen Bridges turns it away. Now here's Oliver Springs pushing up the far sideline. And that's Moss. Plays to the center of the field. Overran by Oliver Springs. That's number 7, Sienna Armetta. Ball played in by Kenzie Moss. It's going to go wide, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Indians. 19 minutes to play. Again, Oneida now having to find that sense of urgency. Julie Chambers will take the goal kick. She goes far side. Looking for Douglas. It's taken away by Armetta. Chambers clears middle of the field. Nice touch there by Queener. She finds Douglas on the far or on the near sideline. She looks to try to play it into Jillian Cross, but it's cleared away. Now Presley Queener comes with it. She's looking to make a play in as she gets away from Gomez, but doesn't get enough on that shot coming out to take it and secure it is Bridges. Bridges boots away. Ball's going to take a one hop and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Oneida right at midfield. Throw in again. The first touch on the throw ins has not been in the favor of the Lady Indians tonight. Goes to Oliver Springs. Queener clears it out. Throw in for the Lady Bobcats midfield. They look to play it up quickly. Here's Moss. Cotton. Playing shield ball away from Kylie Moss. It'll be another throw in for the Lady Bobcats. Ball comes in. Kenzie Moss will get the first touch. She looks in. Finds Weaver. Weaver takes it back to the outside. Plays the ball up into the box. Coming out is Stiltner.
Great read there by Stiltner. Way to know how to come off her line.
17 to play. Oneida trailing 1-0. First ball, takes a hard hop, gets through. Can Jillian Cross shield it off? No, she cannot. It'll go back to Douglas, though. Douglas looking to make a turn. Tough touch. Kenzie Moss takes it away. She finds Kylie. Looking back for Kenzie, and now ball cleared away. Comes to the feet of Blevins. Blevins plays up, finds Addison Cross. Addison looking for Jillian. Jillian making a play. Jillian Cross will fire one off. This one's deflected. I believe it's going to go over the end line, and that'll be another corner kick for the Lady Indians. Corner kick for Oneida. Jillian Cross will set it. Ball played in. It's a nice ball played in. Sets down right in front. Now ball through, and it's in! It's an equalizer for the Lady Indians, and it's 1-1.
A great ball in from the corner kick, and Addison Cross battles forward in the middle of the circle and just knocks it back in, and the Indians are right back in this game.
Addison Cross on the deflection evens it at 1-1. 15:58 to play. We said that Oneida's big thing was going to have to be to try to pepper the goal, and it finally works out. And now we are 16 minutes away from the end of regulation, and we are knotted up at 1-1. Here's Oneida once again. Jillian Cross trying to play something to the outside. It's going to be taken out by Oliver Springs. Throw in for the Lady Indians. Douglas will take. All of a sudden you see a little bit of pep in the step of Oneida. And another tough first touch off the throw-in. We talked about it all night. Here's Oliver Springs with a substitution. Coming in is Aaliyah Tinker. She is going to replace, it looks like, Kaylee Gallagher. Throw in for the Lady Bobcats. They look to work the near side. Here's Douglas fighting off once again. Tough throw. It's going to be a throw in for Oliver Springs. Douglas has to work herself back in quickly. Ball thrown in deep. Headed on by Chambers. Now headed back by Oliver Springs again. Jones looking to try to clear it away. Moss comes up with possession. Deflected away. Here's Jillian Cross. Plays one up into space. Sister Addison going to try to play or make a mistake. And here's Jillian Cross. She plays off. It's deflected again. Cross with it still. She'll fire off a shot. It's deflected once again. Back into the box. Headed off. Here's Addison Cross. Plays it back to Queener. Back to Addison Cross. Plays to the outside. Here's Addison Cross again. Shot fired off. Deflected. It'll go over the touchline, and it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Indians. That sense of urgency for Oneida seeming to put a little pep in the step. Jillian Cross takes it again. Ball up into the box. It's going to sail all the way through and over the touchline for a throw-in for Oliver Springs. The Lady Bobcats throwing in. Cleared up. And here comes the run. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Oneida. Making that run is Kylie Moss, as Julie Chambers was right there step for step. Throw in by Douglas. Nice throw. Brought in, though. Now here's Kenzie Moss. Looks for Armetta. Armetta has it taken away. Douglas with it. Ashland looks to the middle of the field. She was looking for Queener, and it's taken away. Now here's Kylie Moss. Here's the foot race that we've seen all night between Kylie Moss and Larissa Jones. Moss fires it off. It's off the post! Deflection, it's out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Oneida. A huge save there by Stiltner to put it off the post. Headed on, another throw-in for Oneida. 12:45 to play in regulation. Headed on, running it down. Can Cross get to it? Makes them turn hard. Ball played into the middle. As coming up to secure, it'll be Stiltner. Stiltner boots it away. Low line drive, headed on. Brought down to the feet, out of bounds, throw in for the Indians right at midfield. Douglas makes a nice throw, lets it sail out, another throw in. Going to look to try to play something into some space. Cross trying to press her on. Tinker boots it away. It's going to be another throw in for Oneida. And this one's deeper. 12 to play. Throwing it in is going to be, looks to be Jillian Cross. Queener trying to run it down midfield. And that ball's going to play into a lot of space. Coming back and into the box. Well, taking that up will be Stiltner. Nice deep ball by Oliver Springs, but that one played a little too deep as Stiltner was able to come up and secure for Oneida. Headed on. Headed down now. Here's Jillian Cross going to try to play. Trying to find space. She takes it away. She's still battling for it. It's going to go over the touchline, throw in for Oliver Springs near side.
Oneida got to try to get the first touch on this.
Throw in. Headed on. Douglas sees it come to her feet. Battled on. It's going to be a throw in. Should be a throw in for Oneida. No, they're going to say throw in Oliver Springs.
Almost looks like Addison Douglas may have gotten a warning there
She
from the
did.
referee.
Here's Weber. Looking far side. Takes it away is Oneida. Now they switch fields. Here comes Douglas. Douglas switching back. Nobody there. They overran it. But now Oneida back with it. Cross puts off a huge shot from about 35 out. But coming out and securing that is Bridges.
Granted, if she doesn't save that, that could be goal number 2. It's a great shot there by Cross.
Moss. Ball's played through, and she's on sides. Here's Kylie Moss. Nice job by Stiltner of coming out and securing as Oliver Springs. Oneida had to try to play off on the shield. Ball booted away. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw in for Oliver Springs, far sideline.
Great collection by Stoner there again. Moss barreling down on her. Got to have the focus to secure that ball.
Got a substitution coming into the ball game. Shenandoah Weber comes in. She is going to replace Kennedy Weber. They're going to shift around a few people. Looks like Armetta is going to go back into the midfield. Shenandoah Weber is going to go up top. Ball played in. Oneida looking to counter off of some mistakes. Here's Moss with it. She goes through 1, goes through 2. She's not going to get through 3. Turning up field, there is Addison Cross. Trying to play. This one's deflected by Bridges. Now to Queener. Queener plays out to the outside. It's a little bit too far. And it's going to be a throw in for Oliver Springs, far sideline. 8.5 to play.
Now urgency for both teams. You want to try and get a winning goal. I mean, you're not opposed to extra time, but you want to avoid it if you possibly can.
Deflected and a throw in for Oz. 8 minutes to play. What a game tonight between these two teams.
Absolutely. A physical battle the whole night, especially in these later minutes of the second half.
It's going to be a throw in for Oneida. Far side. Throw in comes in. cleared up. Here's Queener with it in the middle of the field. She was looking for Jillian Cross. Cross. Now, can she come up to it? That's cleared away. It's going to be a throw-in for Oneida deep. Oliver Springs now trying to play some defense. Throw in. Goes deep into the middle of the field. It's headed on, brought down to the feet of Kenzie Moss. And here she comes near sideline. Clears one up into space. Deflected out by Larissa Jones. Here's Jones. She clears it away once again. Dunlap up with it. And now being ran down, that's Cotton. Some contact by both. And they're going to say it's out of bounds. Is the foul going to be called? No, he's going to say a throw-in. No.
Throw-in for Oneida.
No, it's going to be, okay, they are calling the foul against Oliver Springs, and it's going to be a free kick for Oneida. Taking it's going to be Blevins. She plays the ball up. Ball's going to scoot up to Addison Cross. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for the Lady Indians far sideline. Looks like Dunlap picks it up. Nope, she's going to drop it back to Blevins. The throw in. Cross plays one into the middle of the field. Queener gets faked out a little bit by that one. And now here comes Oliver Springs. Queener fights back, clears it out. Throw in for Oliver Springs. You got a substitution coming in for the Lady Bobcats. Kennedy Weber comes in. She'll replace Shenandoah Weber.
Just under 6 minutes to go in the contest.
6 to play. 1-1 is your score. We knew this would be a battle. Headed on by Oliver Springs. Now back by Oneida. Ball played up. Douglas clears. Ball played up once again. Here's Julie Chambers. Now she'll control. Brings it near sideline. Makes a turn. Can she deflect it off? No. Moss clears it up. Douglas with it. Douglas plays up. Tries to play into the center. Jillian Cross gets a touch on it, but not a clean touch. Deflected away. Ball plays through. Here's Julie Chambers. She plays it and turns near side. Now she's just going to kick it away. I think she may have had a little bit of time to come up with something there. Now Oliver Springs is going to try to play quickly. The throw in from Kenzie Moss goes to Kylie Moss. Just keep it in. No, they're going to say it went over the touchline. It's going to be a corner kick for Oliver Springs.
But what a tackle by Julie Chambers there to save that.
These corner kicks have been dangerous for Oliver Springs all night long. Taking the corner is going to be Kenzie Moss.
We've definitely seen that she can put it up in the air, so eyes to the sky.
Moss with the corner, bounces around, and now taken out by Douglas. Oh, she overruns it. Ball plays back, but coming out to get it is going to be Stiltner. Stiltner nearly took that one out over the line with possession in her hands. Here's Moss. It's going to be a foul. Foul's going to be called against Queener.
Little bit too much contact there.
4 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in this one, and a free kick for Oliver Springs.
Kaylin Jones looks to take this one.
Nope, Kenzie Moss.
My apologies.
Moss plays it in, deflected away by Oneida. Coming back to get it is Addison Cross. She plays up, deflects it away. Kaylin Jones deflects that one. Dunlap was looking for something there, and that's Queener. She's finding Jillian Cross. Jillian Cross in a foot race near sideline. Still battling off. That's going to be a push called on Jillian Cross, and it's going to be a free kick for Oliver Springs. Cross, one of the seniors here on Oneida's team, trying her best to make sure that this is not her last contest. Ball cleared up. Goes through. Jones tries to boot it away. Deflected. Throw in for Oneida coming. Douglas throw in. Goes off the foot of Jillian Cross. It's going to be a throw in for Oliver Springs. They're going to work quickly. 2:45. headed on as Jones. That ball sky high. Comes down and Stiltner secures.
Again, having to secure with Moss barreling down on her. It's a great secure by Stiltner. That's a very dangerous ball if you play it wrong.
Absolutely it is. Ball, here's Kylie Moss once again. She goes through one defender. She's not getting through a second one. That's Blevins that takes it away and clears up.
Blevins
nice
misses the first tackle there. Comes back and makes a second one to get the ball back.
Here's Moss again. That's going to be a foul against the Lady Indians. With 2 minutes to play, this ball going to be set up about 25 yards out from the goal line. And it's Kenzie Moss that's going to line it up.
Four in the box there.
A low line drive, and it's deflected away. Throw in for Oliver Springs. Far sideline with 1.5 minutes to go. Ball's in. Oliver Springs pushing hard. Kenzie Moss with it. Going through one, going through two. Deflected away. This ball's going to go out of bounds. Clock stops with 1:08. Yeah, he stopped the clock. So 1:03 on the clock as the clock comes to a stop. Clock will start on the whistle with 1:03 to go. Throw in for Oliver Springs. Almost an illegal throw in, didn't go all the way behind her head. Moss fires off, deflected away.
A lot of tough contact in the box there.
Cleared away again by Oneida. Under 1 minute to go. Oliver Springs still pushing. Throw in. Foul going to be called against Queener. With 30 seconds to play, Oliver Springs may take their time and line this one up for a last opportunity. Kenzie Moss will take the freebie. Ball played in, back post, and it's going to sail over the touchline, and it's going to be a goal kick, and it looks as if we are going to head to overtime. Time expires, and we will head to overtime. Be back in about 2 minutes for overtime action here on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
When your job requires concrete, call Twin K Enterprises. We take pride in both residential and commercial projects. Our concrete is state certified and lab tested with proven high strength mixed results. We have certified facility operators and mix design technicians to be sure our customers get the best mix the first time, every time. Twin K has 6 concrete plants to serve the entire Highway 27 corridor from Georgia to Kentucky. Twin K, call 569-6341.
We are back at Bobcat Stadium here on Oneida Indians Live in the IH Sports Network, and we are heading to overtime in the semifinals of the District 2A tournament here this evening. Bo Kidd, Lucas Laxton here with you. Lucas, a 1-goal deficit faced Oneida in the second half. A goal off the foot of Oliver Springs' number 45, Kylie Moss, gave them an early 1-0 lead, but it was a deflection and a shot by Addison Cross in the second half that equalized this one up at 1-1 to send us to overtime.
Yeah, off that corner kick, Jillian Cross sends it straight into the box. A lot of Oliver Springs players in the box, but honestly, might have been too many as it keeps getting ping-pong around. Addison Cross, watching the ball, finds her space and knocks it back into the net. Equalizer, and here we are heading into overtime.
First overtime game of the season for Oneida. Oliver Springs had one earlier this season, and that one was a doozy in itself. It was the 5-4 loss to Kingston earlier on in the season. The winner of this one looks to face Kingston yet again in the district tournament championship on Thursday.
Either side definitely wants another shot at him, because I know definitely Oneida is saying, you got us at our worst, now see us at our best.
Yeah, Oneida fell back just before the turn of the month here to October, back on September 30th, 5-0 to Oliver Springs. That was last Monday, I believe is the date of that. Somewhere around there.
Give or take.
Give or take, yeah, we'll say that. Oliver Springs, again, their game was just previously before that, I believe. I think it was back on actually, that was at the beginning of the month. That was back on September the 3rd, whenever they played Kingston. So, overtime rules, I believe it is, they're 10-minute overtimes. I do know that. I'm not sure if it is golden goal or if it is 2 automatic 10-minute periods. We will find that out momentarily.
And if
captains will go out to the center of the field, and we will see who is going to take the opening kick here in overtime. Do know this, after 2 overtimes, if we still don't have a definitive winner, we will go to PKs. Number 7 for Oliver Springs, that is Sienna Armetta, and number 27, Faith Lively, out as their captains. The seniors for Oneida out there for the Lady Indians. That's Jillian Cross, Ashlyn Cotton, Presley Queener, and the injured Abby Crabtree. So the coin toss is over, and we will get set for overtime number 1 here in Oliver Springs. What a game. I mean, just what an absolute game. We knew that for Oneida, you were going to have to fend off the Moss sisters. For Oliver Springs, you knew that Oneida was going to try to do everything they could to press early. It wasn't the early onslaught that they ended up having to defend against. It was the latter onslaught for Oneida that ended up being the equalizer. Special thanks once again to our game sponsor tonight, First National Bank, for being able to allow us to bring this into your homes this evening, wherever you're at. This has been an absolute dandy of a ball game to bring you here on Oneida Indians Live in the IH Sports Network.
Just a continued physical battle, and I don't think we'll see anything different in the overtime periods.
No doubt about it. You're going to see physicality going on here.
Looks like Oneida will start with the possession.
The question is now, who can make it hurt first? That's going to be the pivotal question. The officials asking if the keepers are ready to go. As we get things rolling here in overtime, 10 minutes are on the clock. And we are underway here in overtime number 1. The Lady Indians with possession. Ball trickling over towards the outside. Kenzie Moss possesses. Oneida going to come away with it. Cleared away. Queener misses off on that one. Douglas fighting off with Moss. Kenzie Moss gets a touch on it, but Queener sees this one pushed up. It's deflected away by Oliver Springs. Actually, it looked like it was off of Oliver Springs, and it was. It's going to be a throw-in for Oneida. Jillian Cross will take. She looks in. There's a lot of contact. No call. And here's Oliver Springs. Kenzie Moss with it. Makes the turn, but right there is Douglas right on her heels. Ball cleared away. Jones misses it. There's Cotton. She turns to the outside, has to play it out. As she can feel Moss coming up from behind quickly. Throw in for Oliver Springs. It comes in to Kenzie Moss. She's marked. Taken away by Blevins. Blevins boots it up. Tries to find space. This one goes all the way through, back into the back. Here's Julie Chambers. She's got to make a turn. Knight plays the ball up nicely. Now here's Douglas. Near side makes a nice turn. Ashlyn Douglas looks to play into the middle. This one's headed on by Oliver Springs. Douglas makes a nice turn once again. Now here's Queener. Queener looking up for Jillian Cross. Jillian Cross has a mistake go through. Jillian makes a turn in, but her feet slide out from underneath her. Is not able to get a good contact on that kick, and coming out to get it is Jalen Bridges. She'll boot it away.
Yeah, Jillian was definitely looking across the field for her sister Addison, trying to make something happen.
Ball played into space. Ball played into space, and coming up to get it is Cameron Stiltner. .7:45 to play in this one. This ball is going to get all the way back. Carly Gallagher trying to control it for Oliver Springs. But up making and putting pressure on that one is Addison Cross. Now here's Kenzie Moss with it, midfield. She's going to look to play into some space, and there's a run made by Kylie Moss. She's got one-on-one with Stiltner. Stiltner fires off, and this one goes wide by Kylie Moss. She had a one-on-one right there with the goalkeeper for Oneida, Cameron Stiltner. But this one sails just wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Oneida. That one right there is a blessing in disguise if you're an Indians fan.
Scary situation right there. If you're
Absolutely. Goal kick for the Lady Indians. Julie Chambers will take.
Having to face Moss with some help is bad enough, but one-on-one, that's a nightmare.
Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Oneida right at midfield. Douglas will take it. Going to try to work it down the sidelines. It's headed on. That's a handball. But, now they're going to call it. They call it late, but it is a handball, and it's going to be a free kick for Oneida. Jillian Cross is going to take it, and it's going to be about 20, let's say 25 yards out. They're going to try to set up the wall. Four Lady Indians up in the box. There are 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 purple shirts in the box. Jillian Cross plays it up. It's tipped out and over the goal by Jalen Bridges. Corner kick now for the Lady Indians. Jalen Bridges comes up big there on the free kick. 5:45 to play now in overtime number 1. Here's Jillian Cross. She plays a low line drive through the box. It's going to go all the way through, and now here comes Oliver Springs. They're going to counter it back quickly. But now here's Cotton. She plays it up back into space. Addison Cross turns up. Here's Jillian Cross. She plays a shot off. This one's just outside. Had a nice look at the goal there, but comes up empty. Substitution in for Oliver Springs is Kaylee Gallagher.
Tough angle there, but still a great shot by Cross.
She replaces Aaliyah Tinker. Goal kick comes in. Here's Queener. Queener fires off a shot from well out, about 35 yards out. But Bridges secures. Presley had some great oomph behind that one. Headed on. Again. Now brought down. And here comes Oliver Springs, and they're going to make a run. Here's Kylie Moss on the outside. She was looking for Kenzie Moss in the middle. Kylie comes back, takes it away, played into some space. Here's Douglas. Douglas looks into the middle now. Here's Aaliyah Cross, Addison Cross. Plays up to Jillian Cross. Jillian with the left foot deflects it off of Oliver Springs. It's going to be a throw in for Oneida. Cross into Presley. Queener. Queener fires off a shot. This one's up. It's in!
Presley
off the
Queener!
post! Presley Queener finds the upper right 90 and gives Oneida the 2-1 lead. Stop your clock.
What a goal by Presley Queener.
Presley Queener puts Oneida up 2-1. Definitely not golden goal. We've got 4 minutes left to go on the clock. Actually, 3:54 is on the clock. Substitution coming in for Oliver Springs. Now we've got some communication. I think they're going to put a little time back on the clock. Should be 4:04. So we were just informed should be 4:04 on the clock. Which is what I had originally. I ran it down to what we had here in the box. Now we're back to 4:04. Oneida with the 2-1 lead here in overtime. Now, the question is can their defense hold strong? Oliver Springs puts it back in play. The Indians up 2-1. Oliver Springs now. This is Kenzie Moss. Jillian Cross putting the pressure on. They take it away. Booted up by Gomez, and she has got a huge boot. Cotton deflects it back. Coming out to get it is going to be Jones. She'll play it, and now she's got to look to clear it up. She does, up the sidelines. A great clear by Larissa Jones. Now here comes Addison Cross. Plays the ball into the middle. She crosses over to Sister Jillian. Jillian makes a move to the left side. Who's going to come up with it? It's going to be the Indians. They'll drop it back to Douglas. Douglas plays something into the middle. Goes by one, not going to get past the second. And now it's going to be played back. Now here is Addison Douglas. Headed off by Oliver Springs. Jillian Cross plays it over to the outside now to Ashlyn Douglas. Ashlyn plays the ball in. This ball is deflected by the Lady Indians. Into some space. Miley Dunlap with it. She'll play a ball up into the box. Coming out to get it will be Jalen Bridges. Oliver Springs now with 2:50 to play.
Bridges getting set with some urgency here.
Ball booted away. Coming up, heading it on is Raylan Blevins. The Indians deflect it up. Here's Queener, clears it up deep into the back, and it'll be over the touchline throw in for Oliver Springs with 2:30 to play. Substitutions coming in. Here comes number 11, Aaliyah Tinker, and number 20, Kennedy Weber. They replace Shenandoah Weber and Kaylee Gallagher. And with it not being the team that's in the lead, time does not stop on the substitutions. If Oneida subs, the time will stop. Deflected away. Here comes Oliver Springs, far side. They look up. Cleared off by Douglas. Deflected. And Cotton plays one up deep into the back. Nice job by Oneida. Just trying to play the ball up and clearing it away. That's going to be deflected. Will it stay inbounds? It's deflected off of Oneida. It'll be a throw in for Oliver Springs near midfield. 1:40 to play. And an illegal touch by Oliver Springs. It'll be a throw in for Oneida at midfield. Raylyn Blevins with the throw. Gets it into Queener. Queener slips. Here's Oliver Springs trying to make a push. And here's Julie Chambers going to clear it out.
Great catch there by Coach David Blevins.
David Blevins, head coach for Oneida, on the sidelines, makes the catch, hands it off to Oliver Springs and says, here you go. Here's the Oliver Springs. Kylie Moss has it taken away. Ball's played up. Here's Addison Cross. She tries to play across over the field or across to the other side of the field. It's cleared away, and it's going to be a throw in for Oneida. We're under a minute here in overtime. Blevins with the throw in. Another tough first touch by the Lady Indians. Dunlap sees it go out of bounds, and it's a throw in for Oliver Springs now. 40 seconds to play in the overtime period. Cleared out by Cotton. Nice job. Headed on. It's going to go out of bounds, and Oneida doesn't need to show a lot of urgency trying to throw it in right now with 30 seconds. They throw it in down the sidelines. Oliver Springs turns, boots it out. Oneida now going to take their time, taking it up the sidelines. It's going to be a throw in for Oneida with 10 seconds to go here in the overtime frame. Ball played into the center. Oliver Springs going to clear one up. Overtime number 1 is in the books. And now we head to overtime number 2. We'll take a 1-minute break. Come back here shortly on Oneida Indians Live in the IH Sports Network.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in automatic car wash technology. Our wash bays offer friction or touchless options that are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior. Both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash Oneida.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
We head to overtime number 2 here in the District 2A semifinals of the tournament. The Lady Indians leading the Bobcats 2-1 on an overtime goal from Presley Queener. It was a beautifully placed ball in the top right 90, Lucas, that Oneida finally got one of those shots from outside the box to get into the back of the net. Now, if you're Oneida, it's all about defense.
Absolutely. 10 minutes to play. This game is far from over. Anything can happen.
Especially with this potent of a Bobcats team as we have seen this season and throughout this 90 minutes that we've already seen played here in this one. This is a very dangerous team that you do not want to allow in front of the box at all whatsoever. If you are Oneida, you want to keep it as wide as possible and as far away from your box as you can physically keep it. Interesting to note that all 3 goals tonight have been scored on this end of the field.
That's true.
Where Oliver Springs is heading. Oliver Springs will get possession to start off the second overtime frame. We are underway. 10 minutes to go, and here comes the Bobcats. Cleared out by Blevins. Throw in for Oliver Springs right here at midfield.
Right off the jump, you see the pressure from Oneida, and that's exactly what you need to hold on to a win like this.
They're going to call a handball, even though it was a protective. She was trying to protect herself. They're going to call the handball, and it's going to be a free kick for Oliver Springs. From about, we'll say from where the contact's made, we're going to say it's about 28 yards out. Maybe a little further. Taking it is going to be Kenzie Moss, who has been very, very scary on set pieces this evening.
Looking for her sister in the
she
middle
does. It's deflected, actually, by Larissa Jones. She deflects it out. It's going to be a corner kick, and here comes Moss once again. Kenzie Moss will set it up. Ball played deep, back post, played on. The shot's going to sail high by Kennedy Weber. Goal kick for Oneida, and you don't have to show a ton of urgency if you're the Lady Indians. You got to make sure that you're still playing it on a time frame. But if you're Oneida, you're going to try to milk as much clock as you possibly can for this one. Julie Chambers will take the goal kick. She's had a big boot most of the night. The freshman lines it up and boots it away. Nice kick by Chambers. It's deflected. Here comes Jillian Cross. Crosses fields, but a nice touch there by the Bobcats, number 33, Carly Gallagher, to deflect it. It goes back. It'll be a throw-in for Oneida here near side. Taking it's going to be Raylyn Blevins. Drags the back foot. This ball deflected back to Blevins. Not wanting to clear it middle of the field. And here comes Kenzie Moss. Kenzie Moss makes a play. Makes one turn. Here's Kylie Moss. Back through the middle. It's deflected again. Here's Kenzie Moss. Shot on, and it goes wide. Oliver Springs had a golden opportunity to tie it up. This one sails just wide. Kenzie Moss. Wow.
If you're an Indian fan, you're breathing a huge sigh of relief right now.
What a game here this evening between these two teams. The effort by both teams has just been outstanding. You got to tip your hat to both of them. We were not ready for, I don't think we were ready for this type of action here this evening. We knew it was going to be physical. We knew that it was going to be an exciting game. But my goodness, 93 minutes has been played. We're under 7 to play here in overtime. A throw in for Oliver Springs. Headed on. It's going to go out of bounds. It's a throw in for the Lady Bobcats still. Far sideline. The home team looking to try to hold the advantage here. The throw in as Oneida continues to fight. Here's Oliver Springs, plays one into the middle. It's deflected through. Cotton trying to clear it away. She cannot clear it away. And there's Cotton. Now she'll clear it away. Here's Addison Cross. She crosses all the way across midfield. Queener. No, excuse me, that's Douglas. Douglas plays one up into space. Addison Cross. She's making the run. Can she get to it? And it's going to be cleared out by Gomez. Oneida with the ball on the offensive side of the field now, deep in their attack. The throw-in's going to be taken by Dunlap. Deflected out, and now a corner kick for the Lady Indians. Taking it's going to be Jillian Cross. 5.5 to play. Can Oneida find a insurance goal? Ball played in. deflected. Here's Queener, but it's cleared out by Oliver Springs. Throw in for Oneida coming on the far sidelines.
A great defensive clear by Oliver Springs to prevent another goal.
Absolutely it was. Headed on. It's going to be another throw in for Oneida. Deep throw in. This one's going to trail all the way back, cleared out. Missed by Oneida. Here's Jones. She's going to play a ball all the way up. Jillian Cross sees this one sail sky high in front of the box. And now Jalen Bridges secures, and Oliver Springs' coach on the sideline saying, let's move it quickly, Morgan Meredith. Ball takes a hop. Cleared out by Oneida. Throw in for Oliver Springs. Right at midfield, we're under 4.5. Thrown in. Here is Moss. Plays to the corner. Kenzie Moss. Good, strong tackle. That was a well-timed tackle. Moss goes down. Clock's going to stop with 4:09. And it's a goal kick. For Oneida. 4:09 to play. Clock's going to start on the whistle. And there it goes. Ball is cleared out of bounds on the far side. Throw in for Oneida, and we're under 4 minutes to play. Oneida trying to hold on to move on to the district championship on Thursday night, as well as punching their tickets to the regionals. Here's Kenzie Moss trying to clear through. Here's Blevins. She's got to fight off. No, that's Dunlap has to fight off Moss. Dunlap turns, makes the play, and cleared away by Queener. Up to Douglas. Douglas on the far side. They're going to try to play off to Jillian Cross into space, but it's cleared away by Gomez. Here's Kylie Moss. Makes the turn. It's a tackle, and they're going to call a foul on Douglas. Free kick for Oliver Springs. Far side of the field, about 38 yards out. Taking the freebie is going to be Kenzie Moss. Moss plays it up. Deflected. Off the head. A bike. This ball's in, and it's in the back of the net. It's an equalizer.
Kylie Moss.
By Kylie Moss. And it's 2-2, but Oliver Springs has a player down. With 2:59 to play, we are tied back up at 2. Not sure if it was just a cramp or what. We've actually got 2 Oliver Springs players down. Got one at midfield. It looks to be number 20, Kennedy Weber. And then another one back in the box for Oliver Springs.
I believe that's
and
Kaylin
that's number
Jones.
5. That's Kaylin Jones. $2:59 to play, and now the urgency has to come from both teams yet again. If we're tied after this, we go to PKs.
Penalty kicks. Spot kicks. So, one-on-one versus keeper.
Oneida with the kickoff. In overtime, number 2. Clock runs. Here's Queener. Plays it off. It's deflected. Douglas looks to play it up. Now here's Oliver Springs. Indian goes down. That was Queener. Ball's going to be turned upfield. Douglas with it. Turned away. Oliver Springs now with it. Midfield. This is Kenzie Moss. She looks up. Ball played into the center. But coming out to get it will be Stiltner. Nice boot away by Stiltner. Headed on. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Oneida. 2:10 to play. Ball played far side, deflected, up now, and here comes Oliver Springs once again. And it is Moss. Kylie Moss makes a turn, cleared away by Oneida. Upfield, Douglas looks up, plays the ball into space. Can Addison Cross get to it? It's actually going to have to be booted away. Here's Jillian Cross. She's got an open shot at the goal. It's off the crossbar. Wow.
Cross trying to
My goodness.
Somehow
Jillian still keeps it in. She's still playing off. Here's the left foot. It's into the box. Here's Queener. Shot by Queener. Goes high and wide. What a turn of events for Oneida. What a turn of events for this game in general. Oh, my goodness. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go in overtime. And we have had a nail-biter here in Oliver Springs. Goal kick played through. It squeaks all the way through. Here's Blevins. She plays it back up. Deflected. Back to Blevins. Headed on. Now here's the Lady Indians with it. They try to make something happen in the middle of the field. It's taken away by Lively. Here's Douglas with it. She deflects it. Played up by Chambers. She plays the ball through. It's deflected again. We're at 30 seconds to play. Kenzie Moss tries to play something up into some space. This one's going to trickle out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Oneida. 22 seconds to go. And unless something drastic happens here for either team, folks, we're going to head to penalty kicks. Here's Kenzie Moss, plays one up into space. 10 seconds to go. Chambers just turns, boots it out, and, folks, we are going to head to penalty kicks.
Smart defensive play by Chambers there to end this overtime period.
2-2. We end overtime, and we are going to head to penalty kicks. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with PKs here on OIL and the IH Sports Network.
I'm Donna Tompkins, and I was a fourth grade teacher at Oneida Elementary. The mini grant started when I first started teaching, and First National Bank helped me to grow into the teacher that I was and became. It gave me extra money to buy the supplies I needed for my students. First National Bank is truly a community bank. It helps make things possible that may not be possible in our community.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Back here on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network, and you see it there on the scoreboard, 2-2 after 100 minutes of play, and we are heading to penalty kicks to decide who moves on to the district championship, who moves on to the region tournament, and who stays at home after this one. Captains will meet at midfield. This is an ever crucial coin toss because this determines if you go first or if you go second on the shots. It's going to be, I believe, if it's the same as it has been in the past, it'll be 5 rounds of PKs. Whoever leads after 5 is the winner. If it's still tied, then they go sudden death round by round.
And this is one of those that you've got to trust in your keeper. You've got to know who you're putting out there, and you've also got to trust in who you're putting out to take the penalty kick.
Absolutely you do.
But so far, what a game we've had, Bo.
Oh, my goodness. So we see Kylie Moss gets the first goal for Oliver Springs. Addison Cross equalizes it up in the second half to send us to overtime. Then it was the right foot of Presley Queener putting the Indians up in overtime number 1, but with just about 4 minutes to play. Was it 3? I'm sorry.
I think it was a little under 3.
3 or 4 minutes to play in overtime number 2. It was Kinsey Moss equalizing it up for Oliver Springs to send us to penalty kicks here this evening. My goodness. This has just been a crazy setup here for this contest. We'll see which end they decide to play PKs on.
If I'm either team, I want it on this far side to our left because that's where all the goals have been scored.
Every goal has been scored down here this evening.
See Cameron Stilton over there prepping for some dives. It's good practice. Could be one that saves Oneida from going home.
And for all intensive purposes, I don't know who all is watching out there tonight, but just got word that the TSSAA finally got their numbers in for enrollments, and the initial sport classifications have been released. Oneida will stay in 2A for football coming up next year. It does look like basketball, the rest of the sports go back to single A. So football will be the only 2A sport next year in Oneida. Looks in Oliver Springs will also be down in single A as well. So what a night here in Oliver Springs this evening. Now it comes down, as you talked about, it comes down to your goalkeepers. Jalen Bridges, a junior for Oliver Springs. Pretty sure she's been the goalkeeper all year for Oliver Springs. Oneida, a fresh goalkeeper that has only transitioned to goalkeeper earlier this year in Cameron Stiltner. She's also a junior. This right here, I mean, this is where you have to trust your goalkeepers. And you talked about it. You have to trust who you're going to be sending out there for each of your PKs. And it has to go in a line. You're going to pick 5. And then after that, you go one by one. You can't have a repeat shooter. So we'll see how this lines up. We'll see which goal they're going to go to. With the official heading down to the right, I would assume that we are heading down towards the east goal.
And it appears that Oneida will be taking the first PK as Bridges heads towards the goal.
We'll see who each team decides to push out there for their goal or for their shot takers. And no surprise here for the Lady Indians, the first one going out is Jillian Cross, the senior.
And as a senior, she really knows what this means and how important it is that she knocks this in.
Wow. What a night. I mean, you cannot ask for a better finish here this evening.
The tension is bubbling over right now.
Oh, no question.
It is dead silent.
I was like, it is quiet in the stands right now. Jonathan Markham out there on our goal, or on our cam. He'll zoom in and get a little bit of a better look for us here as Jillian Cross steps up to the PK spot. Because I don't see her taking that long of a run for a shot. I can promise you that much.
I have seen a professional take almost that long of a run before. So
here comes the senior Jillian Cross. She'll place the ball on the spot where she wants it. She'll step back. First PK coming up here for Oneida. Jillian puts it in the back of the net. Oneida leads 1-0.
And that's exactly what you want from your senior striker. Put you away one ahead, and now you trust in your goalkeeper.
Kennedy Weber, another senior for Oliver Springs. She now will step to the spot. Weber places the ball. The lefty. Weber toes. It's in the back of the net, and we're evened at 1-1.
Once again, senior, they know how much this means. Got to knock it in.
Now for Oneida. It's going to come down. That's the freshman, Addison Cross. Addison places. Can she put Oneida back up? She doesn't. It goes high over the crossbar. And now Oliver Springs with a chance to take the lead.
And I don't like who I see coming up.
Here comes Kenzie Moss. One of the prolific sophomore strikers for Oliver Springs.
Chance to give them the lead here. Big PK right here.
And this one's in the back of the net. Oz leads 2-1 after 2 rounds. Presley Queener now comes to the PK spot for Oneida. And it's through. It's knotted up at 2-2. But now a crucial shot for Oliver Springs. And who else do you have take it other than Kylie Moss? Young lady has been so big for Oliver Springs. Can she come up big yet again? Saved! Still Stiltner saves it, and it's tied at 2 still after 3 rounds. Here's Raylyn Blevins. We're 3 rounds in. We're tied at 2. Raylyn Blevins now coming to the PK spot.
Chance to put Oneida back in the lead here.
My goodness. 4th round. Here's Raylyn. Puts it in the back of the net. Upper left 90 gives Oneida a 3-2 lead after 4 rounds. This is the second half of round number 4, and it's going to be Sienna Armetta.
If Stiltner saves this,
that gives Oneida a big advantage. I'm pretty sure it has to go 5 rounds, but we'll see. Here's Armetta. Armetta goes off the crossbar.
If Oneida scores
So if Oneida scores here in the 5th round, it is over.
Oneida will advance.
Oneida is sending Julie Chambers, another freshman. That is Julie, is it not? Yes, it is.
Not to give her any bad heebie-jeebies, but...
Don't you do it. Chambers goes wide.
I'll take responsible for that one. Commentator's curse. As I was going to say. So now we will go to sudden death.
No. Oliver Springs has a chance to tie here in the 5th round. If Oneida stops this, it is still Oneida's victory. If Oliver Springs puts it in the back, then it is sudden death. Trying to get the number. That is Gomez. That's been the defender back there in the back that's been so deadly tonight. Gomez goes high. It's over, and Oneida gets the win in PKs. 3-2. What a game by the Lady Indians and the Lady Bobcats. Unbelievable ending.
Just like I talked about, your senior goalkeeper comes up huge.
That's a junior goalkeeper.
Senior next year.
Senior next year. But that right there ends the season for Oliver Springs at 7-5. Oneida will advance to the District 2A Tournament Championship on Thursday at Kingston. What a turn of events here this evening. What a matchup by both teams. Fantastic effort. But Oneida is not done yet. We'll be back. We're going to take another 2-minute break. Come back with final thoughts here shortly on the Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network.
If you vape, you could be inhaling toxic metals into your lungs. To show how scary that is, we made Metal Monster. With special effects that show metal particles being inhaled. And music that would have made your heart race. But nothing is as scary as the facts. Vaping can deliver toxic metals like nickel and lead into your lungs. That's metal in your lungs.
Tail sleep.
You may have heard of different types of loans or certain kinds of products or something, but that may not be what you need exactly. So we're going to have a conversation and figure out exactly what it is you're after and what you're looking to do. And then I will say, okay, here are our options, and here are the good things about this, and here are the things that you have to consider as well. You're making that decision with me. Once we kind of figure out what we're after, we're in this together, and I'm going to try to get you to the finish line and get your loan taken care of. But I want it to be the right loan for you, and it needs to fit what you really need.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to those who have supported South Fork Physical Therapy for the past 20 years. Because of you, we have been able to live and work in the community we love. We appreciate you, Scott County.
Tommy's Motorsports is East Tennessee's premier power sports dealership. We're a full-service dealership offering sales, parts, and service with 2 locations to serve you. In Clinton, you'll find Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, Wave Runner, Polaris, Slingshot, and Homestead trailers. In Crossville, you'll find Honda, Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Bad Boy, Roxor, and Yamaha. Come in today and see why Tommy's Motorsports has developed the highest reputation for quality and customer service.
My name is Wayne King. I'm owner-operator of Baby J's Pizza. We've been in business since 2017, and we think we have the best pizza in town. We have our regular hand-tossed pizzas. We have thin crust. We have thin crust cauliflower. We also offer vegan. We also offer dairy-free, gluten-free. We have low-carb, no-carb. We have a wide variety because we want to serve the best customer base possible and give everybody the opportunity to experience a good pizza.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Former Tennessee punter Colby Morgan.
Recently, First National Bank has helped me as far as pursuing a career and what I want to do after college. They've made it really easy for me to find a job here at the bank. Everyone at the bank has been super helpful. Everyone's very professional. The bank has been super helpful in donating money to both schools for athletics, and without them, a lot of the equipment and everything would not be possible. I can see why most people in Scott County choose to bank with First National Bank.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
And back here on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network with post-game comments from head coach David Blevins. Coach, what a battle tonight. We knew coming into this one, a physical game the last time we played them. We knew it was going to be physical. But the back and forth between these two teams, it was like a heavyweight boxing match going 15 rounds.
Oh, absolutely. We knew this was going to be a physical game, like you said. The girls were prepared. They worked really hard. We've been working, very diligently on making sure we have good contact, not just over-aggressive stuff. Everything the girls did tonight was phenomenal. Could not be happier with them. They stepped in. They passed well. I'm out of breath. Sorry.
That's all right.
Having a hard time talking. But the ladies, and I told them down the huddle just a minute ago, everything we've been trying to capitalize on, try to build up, they were displaying that tonight. So very happy for them.
Oliver Springs came out early, got the early goal from Kylie Moss. We knew that the two sisters, Kylie and Kenzie Moss, they are absolutely a force to be reckoned with down here. But you have a force to be reckoned with back there as well with Addison Cross, who just happened to be right place, right time for that equalizer in the second half.
Oh, absolutely. Addison Cross knew when to step in, and we're working on that still yet, but she is, really gained. She's a freshman this year and playing a high school game. I have several freshmen on the field that they're stepping up, playing hard, and to watch them, you would think that they're, sophomore, junior level, just doing phenomenal. Our defense, we set up two girls back there in the back, had Ray Lynn Blevins and Addison Douglas. They were making sure that we are closing up that center lane, keep it closed up so we didn't leave any opportunities. They did a wonderful job. I could not imagine us being as effective as we were tonight if not for Larissa Jones in the back end. Just so many saves, and Cam Stilton, just some of those saves she got tonight, unbelievable. Then on the offensive side, whenever we're seeing these girls make these one-touch passes, going from Ashlyn Douglas, skipping around to Presley Queener, and then setting it up off Jillian and Addison Cross, just beautiful play. And could not ask for more.
You head to overtime, and we've talked about the boot of Presley Queener, how she can take those shots from 25 and 30 yards out. She finally found the back of the net and gave you that lead early in the first overtime.
Oh, yes. And she knew coming in, and she told me, she said, we're going to work hard. We're going to work hard, Coach. And I said, the key is we need everybody tonight. Everybody needs to put forth their best effort. Everyone has to be involved, and they did it. They worked as a team. They were cohesive, and they were effective.
Kenzie Moss gets the equalizer, sends you to PKs. Did you have an idea of what kind of lineup you would send out there if it came down to going to PKs? Did you already have something wrote up? Did you have something in the back pocket?
Well,
or did you sort of just fly it off by the seat of your pants?
Well, there's always a possibility. You have to keep certain ideas in mind and certain names. And of course, we played a couple of freshmen, taking accuracy shots, and Julie Chambers trying to throw in that left foot, mix-up card a little bit. But obviously, taking Presley and Jillian, they were just dominating forces in there, and Addie just unfortunately just went a little off. But again, she's young and she's getting better every day. And Raylynn taking her shot on there, just a solid. And we talked about it beforehand and spoke with all of them. Accuracy over power, and they did a great job of that.
Couple goes over, a huge save by Stiltner there in the PKs to aid you in getting that 3-2 victory in penalty shots tonight. What else can you say about the junior who, remember, she just transitioned over to goalie midway through the season?
Oh, mid-year, and has stood up there and stood her ground. She told me several times, I'm so nervous, Coach, I'm nervous. And I'd say, you've got this, girl. Just stick with it. We've worked and worked, and she has improved and progressed every time. Her reach is phenomenal. Her reflexes are improving, and she's working hard to fill that role, and very selfishly kind of taking that role. When she'll admit it. She'd like to go up the field a little bit, but she is doing what she thinks is best for her team, and I agree.
You punch your ticket now to the district championship matchup on Thursday. You're going to be traveling down to Kingston, but you also punch your ticket tonight to the region tournament. How does that feel first year coming in as the head coach here of the Lady Indians?
Oh, I'm on cloud 9 or better. I'm practically levitating standing here. But it's not me. I can't stress that enough. The girls have worked hard, and if it looks like I'm doing something, I'm not. It's the ladies doing their work. When they want it, it shows on the field. Very happy with them. Just extremely talented, and I'm proud of those girls.
Any final thoughts?
Nope. Just looking forward to the championship game. We'll play our game, come in hot, and definitely an opportunity to go into the regionals and see what we can do there too.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me.
Indians victorious tonight, 3-2 in penalty kicks over Oliver Springs. We will be back in action on Thursday as the Lady Indians travel down to Kingston to take on the Lady Jackets for the District 2A Tournament Championship. For everyone involved with the broadcast tonight, Johnny Markham, Lucas Slaxton, Clayton Posey, Greg Bond, Ben Garrett, all back at studio. This is Bo Kidd signing off. You've been watching Oneida High School Lady Indians Soccer here on Oneida Indians Live and the IH Sports Network.